Okay, so we are now recording the presentation, guys. So again, just welcome to Summit Alliance Advantage, guys. We're happy to have you guys here online and in person. Again, those of you guys who are here in person, or in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we prefer you guys be here in the office in person. Again, it's a better value. Helps us, helps the company, helps yourself, helps your team. But if you have a team of people, you want to have people in there as well too. So today, guys, what I'm talking about is an important thing about sales is what? Chasing the money, right? So chasing the money, get your money because somebody else will. And so in this business, we're in the business of sales, right? This is what we do. We're sales, right? And a lot of people say, well, I don't like sales, or I'm not really into sales, or sales is not my thing. Well, think about it. We sell all day, every day long anyway. Somebody says, well, I'm not a salesperson. Well, no, you are, because when you want to get your way with something, when you want something, are you convincing somebody to help you get your way? Absolutely, right? So that's just a way of getting your way, your point across. So remember when you were a kid and you wanted that bike, you're pretty persuasive, right? I wanted to get that bike, right? Hey, Mom, Dad, I'll do whatever. I cut the grass. I'll do all my chores. I'll do this. I'll do that. Whatever it was, a bike or whatever it was that you wanted. Everybody in your mind, something that you want as a kid. What were we doing to get that? We're selling, right? We're selling the idea. We're being persuasive. We were projecting what we wanted and stuff here. So here it's called chasing the money, okay? Because get your money because somebody else will. Now in this business here, let me see here, my PowerPoint here is working, and hopefully you guys can see my screen here. I don't know why my PowerPoint is not working, so just bear with me here, guys. I'm gonna have to do the old-fashioned way. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's see that. Okay, there you go. So chasing the money, okay, get your money, but somebody else will. Okay, so and so in this business is about getting paid, right? So you need to get in front of people. Okay, there's many ways to get in front of people. Okay, people have money. Would y'all agree with that? Okay, so is there money out there in the world? Obviously, right? Okay, so the thing is one of the models I have about about business and success and is talking to people and and it's about, okay, well, who has my money? Okay, and how can I get that money? Right? So who has my money? Right? If you think of it that way, who has my money? Right? So when we're out there selling, you want to sell people who have your money or people who don't have any money? People who have money, right? So who has my money, right? The people with money have my money, right? So I want to go out there and it's a point of sale. So people have money. So some have money now and some will have money later. But sometime in their life they'll have money. Okay, so again, so you gotta talk to people to find the money. Okay, so in this business, it's all about what? People. Right? We are in the people business. This is what we do. We are in a people business. We are constantly trying to find people. Okay, and what do people have? Money. Okay, and what do we need? Money. Okay, so we need money and we need people. And we need people with the money, right? More preferably, right? We need people with the money. Okay, so you got to talk to people to find the money. So we're all business people in here, right? We're all, or also online. We're all business people, right? So as a business decision, does it make sense to talk to people that have money or don't have money? The ones that have money, right? Because people who don't have any money, they're wasting what? Your time. And time is what? Money, right? So, and we're trying to get what? Okay, so, and we can't waste time. We can't waste time. You got to get the money, okay? So we can't waste our time around people who don't have the money, Okay? Now, I'm not talking money about being greedy, and I'm not talking about being greedy, being selfish, and all that stuff too. But is money important? Okay, so people say, well, Ray, you're being kind of greedy, or you're being selfish. Okay, so if I want to take you out to a big fancy steak dinner somewhere at a top 5-star restaurant, and we ate like pigs, and we had a great time, and I pick the tab up, I pay for it. Am I greedy? Am I selfish? Okay, if you pay the tab, are you greedy? Are you selfish? How are you able to do that? You get the money. Okay, so money's important. Okay, so you got to talk to people to find the money. So the more you talk, the more you find, right? That's why I always say we go out to make an appointment. When you go on an appointment and you talk to somebody and you don't make the sale, right? When you're at a table and they're not buying from you, right? They don't have your money. What do? You say, all right, thank you, Mr. Jones. Appreciate your time. And you close out your little portfolio book and put it in your briefcase and lock on the door. Is that what you do? She don't have your money, but do you think she might know somebody who might have your money? Absolutely. So what do you do? Mr. Jones, okay, I understand this is not for you, or maybe it's not time for you right now, but Mr. Jones, who do you know right now that might need my services? Who do you know? Always walk out of an appointment with referrals. Even if you do not sell in the appointment, you always walk out with referrals. Because people know people that have money. So you always want to walk out with referrals. Okay, so when you open your mouth, you open your business, and you sell. So I always tell the story, one of my agents in other companies, was a Vietnamese guy, came over to the United States with no money. He had a pair of shorts and a T-shirt, and I think he had like $17. It's all a true story. It's all he had, and he could barely speak a lick of English. And he would go out there, and he would say, we did a big conference. We have about 1,100 people in the room, and did a big conference, and he was being recognized for his hard work and what he's done and what he's built. He built a huge business, broken English, came here with nothing, literally nothing. And he was talking about, in his presentation when he was on stage, talking about Abraham Lincoln, talking about all these great American people that did great things. Okay, so here's this immigrant that came from a third world country with no money. Now he's on stage being recognized, talking about American heroes, and he could barely speak proper English, and he could barely understand. I really listened hard to understand what he was saying, but what he said was so profound for me. He says, if you open your mouth, you open your business. If you close your mouth, you close your business. So that means we always got to be talking. We always got to be talking to people. We always got to be talking. You got to be talking. You got to be networking. You got to be, talking to people about who you are. Okay, passing out cards like you're doing, passing out cards, talking to people. Right. The more you talk, you think the more you're going to find people? Now, are you going to find anybody sitting on your couch? Are you going to find anybody, sitting at home? No. You got to be out and about talking to people. Okay? You got to go out there and network. You got to go out there and network. Go out there and network. You got to go out there and find people. You got to be around other people. Because the people have what? Money. They have your money. Your money is out there. It's just you just got to get it, right? You just got to get it. So what you do today, it's going to dictate what's going to happen to your future. So if you want to get paid in the future, you got to take action today. Because if you do nothing today, you're not going to get any money tomorrow. That's why you got to be doing something every single day that's going to get your money. And people come into this business, they want to be entrepreneurs. They want to see everybody out there wants to be an entrepreneur. That's fine, that's great. But nobody wants to put in the work to be an entrepreneur. What does it mean to be an entrepreneur? Does it mean that you work 9 to 5? Does it mean that you take Saturdays or Sundays off? No. Entrepreneur, they're working. People ask me all the time, Ray, man, you work all the time. I mean, aren't you get tired? Aren't you get burnt out? You've been doing it for 24 years. Don't you get burnt out? No, if you love what you do, then it's not work. right? I love what I do. So I don't mind being up at 10 o'clock at night on my computer, 11 o'clock at night, sending email. It feels like, man, remember I got an email for you at 2 in the morning. Yeah, I was up working. Don't you sleep? Yeah. I'll sleep enough. You know, or up early in the morning. You know, that's what it takes to be an entrepreneur. A lot of people, well, I want to be an entrepreneur. They want the money, but they're not willing to do the work to go out there for the money. Okay, because everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, everybody wants to be rich, but they don't want to put in the work, and then they say, oh, wow, well, this guy's lucky. I hear it all the time. Well, Ray, you're lucky. I'm lucky. And I tell you all before, well, my acronym for lucky is, right? Labor under correct knowledge. First word, labor. What does that mean? Work. Under correct knowledge. What's knowledge? How do you get knowledge? By coming to trainings like this, right? Because you didn't come today, you wouldn't have heard what I'm talking about now. You're not going to hear what I'm fixing to tell you, right? But you didn't come to training. And those are guys who, the guys who are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area who are online today, y'all need to be here because you're missing out on some of the knowledge that's going to be dropped after this webinar is over with. You know? So you want to be the leader, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to make the money, you got to put it in the work. So go out there and talk to network. Network is talking people here, right? Us who are here in the room today, do you think we network a little bit afterwards? Absolutely. Is there value in that? Is there value in sitting down and picking someone's brain after a meeting? Absolutely. You want to network. You want to go to a networking event. You want people to know who you are. You don't want to be a secret agent. We are insurance agents. We are all business owners. We need to act like a business owner. If you own a business, then act like you own a business and own it. What do? You go out there and present yourself to everybody and their mother because you are in business. And what do we need for? What does every business need for themselves? People. Okay? They need people. And people translates to what? Money. Okay? Every business. There's no business out on the planet that doesn't operate off of people or money. Because you have a business, I don't care what it is, Starbucks, McDonald's, insurance, whatever it is. If there's no people, there's no money. And there's no people and there's money, then you're out of business. So you guys, everybody on the phone and everybody on the webinar and everybody that's here in the room, we all need people to make our business to go out and run. We need money to do that. Okay, so we got to go out there and network. We got to talk to people, go to networking events. Network with your fans, your friends and family. Leads. Now, are leads a good way to find people? Absolutely. What's easier to do? To call some leads? People can now leads are people who showed a direct interest in wanting to buy life insurance. Correct? Correct. Leads are people who showed a direct interest in buying life insurance. So what is easier, calling a lead or knocking on someone's door who has no idea what you're knocking on the door for? Calling a lead. Okay? This is what I was trying last night. What is easier? Calling a lead. Because I'd rather talk to somebody who at one time and at one point in their life had a direct interest in life insurance. It could have been yesterday they had direct interest in life insurance, or it could have been last month, or it could have been 6 months, depending on how old the lead is. But at one point, one time or another, they showed a direct interest in life insurance. Correct? Okay, so would you rather talk to somebody that had at one point, yesterday, last month, last year, showed a direct interest in life insurance compared to knocking on someone's door and like, what the hell do you want? What? Who are you? Why are you knocking on my door? Right? Now, with the leads, now you have the leads, you can knock on their door, right? Because now you have a lead, you can show up, hey, Mr. Jones, remember you filled this form out? I was in the neighborhood. I figured I'm knocking on your door just to see if you know how I can help you with this. That work is smarter or harder? Okay? Well, we're smart. Cold calling works. Knocking on doors works. But about working smarter, not harder. It's about chasing the money, right? It's about getting the money. Okay? So you have leads that people at one point show direct interest in life insurance. Well, that's chasing the money. Right? Now, when you go hunting, you want to use a sniper rifle when you see your target, or you want to use a shotgun and hope you get it. Okay? Work is smarter, not harder. Okay? People know other people that have your money. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. So we all got to get in the mindset, in our minds, okay, who has my money and how can I get it? How can I get it? About working smarter, not harder. Who has my money and how can I get it? Money is there. You have to chase it. The money is there. The world's full of money. Okay? Are you guys tired of being broke? Absolutely. Right? Okay? So can I increase my income? Absolutely. Okay, that's what we're talking about here, guys. We want you guys to increase your income. We want to increase your abilities. We want you guys to increase your lifestyle. Okay? But how can you increase yourself? It takes money. It really does. It takes money to increase yourself. Okay? So are you selling or are you being sold? Are you selling or are you being sold? Are you selling a product, an opportunity? Okay? So that's a very important question. Are you selling or are you being sold? Okay, look, we're selling here, right? SAA Alliance Advantage, SAA, we're selling two things. We're selling product, right? Life insurance, which we all agree the majority of people out there need it, right? An opportunity meeting to talk about how many people out there do not have it. There's 58 million Americans out there who raised their hand and said, hey, I need life insurance, right? 58 million, right? There's roughly about there's 350 million people in the United States, so roughly it's about almost 200 million people out there who don't have insurance. Okay, so is there a market out there for us? Absolutely. This is a $38 trillion industry, the largest industry in the world. Is there an opportunity? Okay, so here we are. We're talking about chasing the money, right? We're talking about getting the money, but yet we are in the largest industry in the world that has what? Money. Okay, so we're selling products. Okay, so the thing about the living benefits, sell your product. Think about living benefits. Is that a huge value? Because see, when people think about life insurance, they're thinking about one thing. All they think about and all they know, and it's not their fault. That's the way life insurance was in the beginning, and that's the way we were taught, and that's the way we were raised up. If I die, my beneficiary gets X. Right? That's most people's perception on life insurance. But we all know about what? Living benefits. Living benefits. So, is there value in living benefits? How many people need to truly understand the power of living benefits? Everybody needs to know about living benefits. Because now, you're just opening your market to a whole bunch of more what? People, right? Because, hey, Mrs. Jones, God forbid, anything happens to you, who's going to take care of your family? Who's going to take care of your house? God forbid, Mrs. Jones, if you get cancer, heart attack, stroke, or whatnot, how are you going to take care of your family? Is that something that she thought about? No. All they thought about is just the medical insurance. Well, the medical insurance will take care of me. Okay, yeah, the medical insurance will take care of you physically, but who's going to take care of you financially? But I guarantee you, your job is not going to take care of you, but they're going to cut you after probably 50 days. If you're self-employed, to be self-employed, we all eat what we kill, right? So if you're unable to work, Mrs. Jones, and you're living in the hospital, who's going to take care of your family? Are these eye-opening conversations to have? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so sell your product. Know what we have. You're selling final expense. Sell your product and final expense. Mrs. Jones, you don't want to leave your family holding the bag, do you? What's going to happen when you pass away? You want to have the conversation that other people are not having. That makes you a good person, actually a good salesperson, right? So you're talking about things that other people are not talking about. When you talk about things that other people don't want to talk about, are you building some kind of credibility with them? Absolutely, right? So sell your product. Talk about living benefits. Talk about how to never lose money again with the IUL, right? Talk about tax-free retirement. Are these conversations to have? People want to be sold with confidence. The big circle, little circle is the most easiest IUL presentation on the planet. I promise you that. Go to any other company, go to anywhere else, talk about, go see their IUL presentation. You will never see an IUL presentation as easy as the big circle, little circle. You guys need to master that. It's simple, okay? It's on the website in the back office, IUL Made Easy. You guys need to be on that video, watch that video over and over and over and over again, and master the big circle, little circle. I could do it in 3 minutes, but I've created it, but you guys could do it also in 3 minutes. Okay? Because if you're doing that and you think that's creating confidence, because what you're doing with the big circle, little circle, in 3 minutes, you're presenting a problem, right? Because big circle, little circle, when you ask, hey, what circle are you currently in? They have to answer that. They're going to say, well, I'm in a big circle. But now you have a solution. Excuse me. Apologize. So you think that's selling with confidence? Okay, so again, we sell product and we sell the opportunity. Right? Now, so everybody out there, guys, is people who have your money, they want product, you just sell them product if they have the money. People who don't have money, like, hey, man, I don't have money. Oh, dude, you don't have any money? No, why not? Man, I'm just barely getting by. Really? Well, let me talk to you about an opportunity that I have for you. Let me help you change that. Selling with confidence. Because look, guys, if you start making money, is that going to change your confidence? In a heartbeat. Trust me. I always kind of joke around when I do my presentations, joke around about how on Monday we're flat broke and we're scared and try to figure out how we're going to get by the rest of the week. We have no idea how we're going to survive the week, right? How many times you're like, oh my God, how am I going to survive this week? Somehow we survive though, right? But we always on Monday, we're like, oh my God, how am I going to survive the week? Okay, hey guys, we're not eating out all week. We're having sandwiches. This is what we're going to do. Okay, is that tight? And all of a sudden on Friday, you get paid a big fat check, hits your account, boom. And what happens? Tonight we eat, right? I always joke about that, right? Tonight we eat, right? Your confidence levels change. Is that funny how money changes your confidence? Okay, so if you're making money by selling, then you're going to change your confidence. Then you're going to come across other people who don't have any money. Their confidence is what? Lower. You present them a what? Opportunity to change their what? Their money. Right? Because we've all been broke. You guys came here for what? You came here for what? You came to Summit Alliance Advantage for what? For an opportunity. Okay, so what are you doing with your opportunity? Are you selling? Or are you being sold? What I mean by being sold is people out there telling you, you can't do it, bro. You're crazy, man. What are you doing selling life insurance? Right? Who's selling who? Right? The people who loved me the most in the beginning, my family, people who loved me the most, they were the worst at trying to sell me out of my dream. They were selling me out of my dream. Ray, you're crazy, man. You're stupid. Man, because in the beginning, when you start a business, you can't expect to be profitable your first month. You can't expect to be profitable in 90 days from now. Truly profitable, right? But what happened? I stayed true to myself. I kept going. And all of a sudden, the money started coming in. My confidence level was higher, right? I started buying nicer clothes, bought a new car. I think people saw that. Now, my biggest critics, the people who are trying to sell me out of my dream, were now coming to me and asking me, Ray, tell me again what you do. Oh. Now you want to know what I do. Before, when you were telling me how stupid I am, how crazy I am, you want me to be in that box in the cubicle working 9 to 5 because it was safe. I wasn't built for safety. No one in this room is built for safety. We're all built to soar. We're all built to soar. Nobody wants to be capped. I do not want to go to a job and sit there across a desk from somebody and with my resume in my hand, pretty much begging for them to hire me, and for them to tell me how much I'm worth. How degrading is that? No. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to bust my you-know-what and show you how much I'm worth. Because how do you do that? You go out there and you got to find people. You got to talk to people. Okay, so don't let people sell you. Okay? You got to go out there and sell the opportunity, guys. Okay, look. You all heard of the old adage, right? Time is money, right? Time is money, right? They go hand in hand, right? Okay, so if we could try to, you can't create time, right? I mean, you can't, you try to save time, but time's going to go by with or without you, right? Okay, but you could capitalize on time. You can capitalize on time. So if I go out there and work, if I'm working 80 hours a week, man, that's all, I could maybe do, if I really get after it, I might be able to do 100 hours a week if I really, really get after it. Don't be dead dog tired, right? If you go out there and do 100 hours a week, you're going to be dead dog tired, right? You might be good the first week, First week you're good, right? Second week, you're still good. You might be a little slower. But come week 4, you're going to be dead dog tired. Okay? So, how can I capitalize on my time? The time is money, right? The more time I have, the more money I can make. If I'm doing 100 hours a week working, I'm going to maximize those 100 hours and be in front of as many people as I can. Right? I need to be in front of as many people as I can to talk about my business, talk about my products, right? Because I need to change my life. I'm the entrepreneur. I'm the one who's in charge of my business. So I need to go out there and talk to people. This is the mindset you guys need to be in, right? So, okay, so how can I maximize my time? You always hear me say it all the time, work smarter and not harder, right? Work smarter, not harder. How can I maximize my time? By selling the opportunity. Because if I could bring on another 2, 3, 4, 5 more agents on my team, and if I'm doing it 80 hours a week, and those 5 agents are doing 80 hours a week, what's 5 times 80, Robert? 5 times 8 is what? 5 times 8 is 400. That's 400 hours. Okay, so with 5 agents, okay, 5 agents, now instead of me doing 80 hours a week, I'm doing 400 hours a week. Did I just capitalize my time? Am I working smarter, not harder? Okay, so I got to go out there. I got to find 5 agents who are like-minded, who have the same vision, the same dreams, the same desires that I have, and go out there and sell the opportunity. Because look, if they don't have my money to buy the product, then they need my opportunity. Because if they don't have money to buy life insurance, then there's a serious problem. So when someone says, come into the business and say, oh man, Ray, I don't have anybody to see. What? Walk out the door, the world is full of people. Who has my money? Either through the products or through the opportunity. Somebody has your money. And what you want to do is capitalize on that and build on that. So you need everybody on this call and everybody on this one here, you need to have the mindset of who has my money? How can I get my money today? Is it wrong to want money? Is it wrong to want money? No. Again, you'll say, well, Ray, you're talking about money. You sound kind of greedy. No. Again, we go to a fancy restaurant and we're eating like pigs and having a great time, and I pick the tab up. Am I greedy? Am I selfish? No. Okay? If you sell the opportunity, you're helping change lives. Guys, life insurance business is where we are changing people's lives. We are changing people's lives with life insurance. I can't, man, when I early, I think my 6th month in or maybe 8th month into the business, and I had a lady come to my office, and I sat down with her and I talked to her and I sold her the policy, and then she passed away shortly after. And then I had a check came in to me, and I had to deliver my first death check. 8 months into business, guys, that literally changed my world. Because when I went to the daughter's house to deliver this check, I went there and it was a room full of people, a family. Everybody was sobbing. Everybody was crying. And here I am. And I felt very uncomfortable. I felt like maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe I should come back. You know, but I pressed forward and I presented her with a check, and she started crying. I was crying. Where everybody was crying. Do you think I changed some of his lives? Okay. So what would have happened if I didn't? The mom that passed away, she was seriously debating if she should do it or not. And I thank God that I was able to kind of push forward a little bit, kind of push the sale through. So what would have happened if she hadn't gotten that? That family wouldn't have gotten that $300,000. Trust me, that changed their lives, probably generationally, if they take care of the money properly. We change people's lives in this business. Guys, when you come invite somebody to an opportunity meeting and you show them how to make the money, you think you're changing their lives? I can't tell you how many lives I have changed just by recruiting and inviting people to a presentation. I was in Denver, Colorado one night doing the big meeting out there, and I went to a Denny's about 11 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night, by myself, eating some pancakes and being a very healthy, heavy blueberry pancakes, extra syrup, right, and coffee and whatnot at 11:30 at night. And I saw this guy, the manager named Glenn, was running around working his tail off, man. This guy, I just watching him work. I was by myself, you know, it was a long trip. I was watching him work. And it's like, man, this guy, there's something about Glenn. So I asked him, hey, Glenn, man, this is what you do. Yeah, now I manage a restaurant. I got 2 kids, and he told me this whole story. I said, look, man, I'm going to be back in town next month. I want to leave you some information, and then I want to call you in a couple of days, and I'd like to visit with you again when I get back in town. Right? That's what happened. I gave him the stuff. I talked to him. He liked the stuff that I showed him. I came back in town. I invited him to a meeting, okay, in Denver, Colorado. I'm not from Denver, okay, in Denver, Colorado. Invited him to a meeting in Denver. Glenn ended up being one of my superstar rock stars in this business. The guy was working nights as a nighttime manager, became a millionaire in this industry. You think he's grateful? I mean, now he lives in Concord, Colorado, in a beautiful house in a mountain, doing his thing, with his family. I forever impacted and changed his life. What happened if I had not have talked to him? He'd still probably be at Denny's working his butt off, because being a manager at a restaurant, you work your butt off. Okay? I changed his life financially. Guys, this is what we do. If you want to build your business, you want to grow your business, you want to grow exponentially. You don't want to tinker along. You don't want to limp along in your business. You want to be out there just, okay, making sales, which is good. But in the beginning, you got to make sales. You have to. So in the beginning, you are going to limp along, right? So you got to get the money. You got to get the money. But the money will soon change everything. And then now you start changing everything. Now you start making money. You start changing a little bit, right? Come on. You start changing a little bit, okay? You start changing a little bit, okay? And then your confidence level changes, right? And then you start talking to people. You think people are going to listen to you more if they know that you're making money? People's attitudes will change more when they know that you're making money. You think they'll listen to you? The old commercial on TV, way before your time, but E.F. Hutton, right? When E.F. Hutton speaks, people listen, right? Who was E.F. Hutton? What did E.F. Hutton have? Money. Leverage yourself and duplicate your efforts, guys. If you want to succeed and grow in this business, you want to leverage yourself and duplicate your efforts. Follow up. Finish what you started. Follow up. You always hear all the time, right? The money is in the follow up. Why we put this here? Finish what you start. Because people will call a client, okay? And maybe the client doesn't answer the phone, or you knock on the door and the client does not answer the door. I can't tell you how many times people will get that client and just kind of put it aside and just kind of put it away. The fortune is in a follow-up. I have times where I have constantly talked to clients that I may have follow up with them 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, okay? So the fortune is in a follow-up. Follow up until it's resolved. I follow up with the client until it is resolved, until they give me an emphatic no. No, Ray. I'm good. Thank you very much. Okay, are you sure? Yes. Absolutely? Yes. Okay. Have a great day. Oh, by the way, Mr. Jones, who do you know that might be interested in this product? Who do you know that I could talk to? Remember, don't walk away from the table. If someone tells you no, especially in the beginning, when you first start, you get the rejections. When you get in first rejection, you get rejected. You're like, okay. I mean, it's kind of crazy and hard for you to ask for referrals after you just got your first no. Right? You're going to get your first no. So, so so just always ask for the sales. So results. So, guys, and save all your leads. Save all your leads. But again, this is the follow-up, guys. That's where you start. Okay. What I mean by that, first thing you start and save all your leads. Jason, for example, right? I call him Mr. 3000, right? Okay. He will show you. He has a stack of leads like this big. Who are those people? People that didn't want to buy at the time, people that didn't answer at the time, people that didn't show up, no-showed them, whatever, right? He constantly works those. So if you say, well, I don't have anybody to talk to, and you start building your pipeline up, right? Because in sales, you want to have a pipeline, right? So at the beginning, the hard part is creating that pipeline. But once you get going and you're good, then you have that pipeline going on. And then also you're saving all your leads, right? You're saving all your leads. Now, the week that you don't have much activity going on, what do? You start calling all your old leads, because they might remember the first line. They didn't have money then, but they might have it later. So at that time when you called them, it might not have been the best time for them at that time. But if you're smart and you keep following up and you follow up until it is resolved, and you follow up with them on the 5th time, the 6th time, the 8th time, the 20th time, and then they say, you know what? Okay, yeah, now I'm ready. I can't tell you how many times people told me that. Yes, okay, Ray, now I'm ready. If I didn't follow up, I wouldn't have had that. That goes with prospecting too, people. Because people, we might bring them to opportunity meeting, and they might see the opportunity, but they might not be ready at that time. But you know what I do? I drip on them. I drip. I send them the weekly, man, look what people are making in my company, man. Look what people are doing. People are making money in this deal. Right? I send them that. I send them the money. You think money gets people excited? Okay? And then that's why you want to have them come around and bring them to show them the what? You want to show them the money. Okay? So you want to follow up with them, okay, until it resolves. Like Glenn. I followed up with him. I followed up with him. If I didn't follow up with Glenn, he would have been my producer. So again, guys, it's about working smarter, not harder. It's about, not getting sold by your clients, okay, or getting sold by other people, okay. You want to educate your people. People need to learn how to better protect themselves, their families, and their money. You can't take the money with you when you go, right? So you got to talk about that. You got to talk, hey, what are you doing with your money, right? Because you never see a hearse pulling a U-Haul, right, to the graveyard, right? All right? Are people educating and all have all-around protective they need? So we have to educate people, guys. We have products that everybody needs. We have products that everybody needs. There's 58 million Americans out there who raise their hand to say, hey, I need life insurance. The problem is that no one has talked to them. We're educators. We're educators. But we got to get out there and talk to people. This is your business. This is your business. Okay? Now, in business, you're going to have some good days in business. You're going to have some bad days in business, right? Business is a lot like life, right? Some days in life, you have some good days, right? Good days in life, and then all of a sudden, you have some bad days in life. But what do we do in life? We just keep going forward, right? We keep pressing through. We're going to have some bad times in life, right? So in business, you think you're going to have a hard time in business? Absolutely, you're going to have some hard times in business. Does that mean you quit? No. You just keep pressing forward. You keep moving. You keep going. Because look, guys, if you want to change your life, if you want to change the outcome of where you are currently, you got to find the money. And who has the money? People. People have the money. And what does every business needs out there? People. This in life, right? In life, as human beings, we need people, don't we? We need people. Okay? So don't feel bad about talking to people. Because people need people. And people have the money. And if they don't have the money, then they know somebody who does have the money. And if they don't have the money, then they really need to hear about the opportunity. So there's a way for you to walk out there with something. Either with an application, right? Or with somebody that you're inviting to come see their presentation. Because they don't have the money, they need to see the presentation. Make sense? Make sense? Absolutely, right? So this good stuff? You know? So I hope you guys online are enjoying this as well. You know? So lastly, time for productive activity and action. Okay? Productivity. Action. Be productive, guys. I mean, if you want the money, is the money going to come to you? You got to go get the money. The money, you can't sit on your couch and talk about, you know, oh man, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. No, the money's going to come to you. Okay, you got to chase the money. So you wouldn't worry so much about what others think of you if you realize how seldom they do. That's one of a great call from brand yourself, brand your business, let people know who you are, what you do. Don't be a secret agent. Be a life insurance agent. Be a business owner. Brand yourself. Talk about yourself. Talk about your business. Talk about what you do. Don't be a secret agent. Right? Let people know who you are, what you do. Pass out cards. Pass out flyers. Put yourself out there. Be on Facebook. Be on social media. Take advantage of everything possible that you can to grow your business. So if you ain't growing, you're what? You're dying. If you're not growing, you're dying. Okay? Be proud of your lasting influence on the lives of people. Guys, we are changing people's lives, either through the products that we sell, right? Like the story I gave, my death check I gave to that family, right? I changed their lives. Okay? That's the lasting influence on their lives. Or the agents that I recruited into this business that changed their lives. Either way, we're changing lives. Feel good about that. Run the system to its full potential and get the money, guys. The money is there. The system is there. Take advantage of everything that we have to offer here at Small Lines Advantage, guys. Start building your business. Start creating your business. Work smarter, not harder. Be recruiting. Be inviting people to the presentation. Show the presentation as many times as possible. Get in front of as many people as you can for the product as possible. You want to be in front of people all the time, as many people as possible. Open your mouth, open your business. You got to be out there. You got to be doing, you got to be building, you got to be creating. What are you doing now? About changing your mindset. About changing your mindset, guys. Just changing your mindset right here. Just what I share with you today, helping you change your mindset. Okay, now your mindset is you should go out today and leave here today and say, who's got my money? And how can I get it? How can I change my current situation? If I'm making X amount of dollars a week right now. What can I do to double that? Start with that. How can I double my income right now? Start with that. How can I double my income? What can I do to double my income? I'll go there and sell product. I'll go out there panhandle if I want to. I'll go out there and do Uber. I'll do whatever I got to do to double my income. So your goal is, how can I double my income? Change your mindset. Who has my money? Guys, we are in the business here where we're changing people's lives. Right? We're changing people's lives, either through the products that we sell or the opportunity that we show them. But we have to show them the opportunity. They're not going to come to you and say, hey, Ray, can I see your opportunity? No. You got to say, hey, man, I got something I want you to see. Use your website. Use the tools that we have. Use the system that we have. The presentation's on the website. Use the website. All right, guys? All right, guys. Appreciate you guys very much online. You guys are awesome. We are going to wrap up here and get started for our meeting here. So appreciate you guys coming out. And we'll be starting our meeting here in a few minutes. All right, guys. Thank you guys online. You're awesome. If you have any questions, comments, or whatever, you can send me an email or text me or contact the office here. Somebody will help you guys. I appreciate all you guys online. Nice little crowd you have here and watching you guys. Appreciate everybody online. Nice crowd today. It really is. Awesome. All right, guys. See ya.